Trainer Gavin Smith is our first stop this morning as we look forward to hearing a little bit more about his runners on Friday. And Badge of Honour will be the first runner to step out in race 1, having his very first start over the mile trip. And he is a 2-year-old gelding by Rafif.
Nadia, nice stop. Taking our time with him, obviously. He's grown into a big boy and he's quite a tall horse. Nice clean action. Decided to start him off in this type of distance. He's not a sprinting type. And being one of the last juvenile races over a mile, that's what we had to aim for. Yeah, he's doing very well at home. He's a lovely horse. So I expect him to be right on top of them. Yeah, we are taking on a radar once again with good form. So it's always a question mark.
There you go, though, showing the work and in with a shout. 3 runners in race 2, and back to Formentera is holding steady form. Girl Scout will be having her local debut for the yard of Highveld form, and Vicky Nicky was expected to need her debut last time out and could improve.
Yeah, no, it's back to Formentera in a fair race last week. She took her run pretty well. She more than likely will take her place in the lineup on Friday, and she's holding form. Girl Scout looking for a little bit further. But, 1,200 metres testing 1,200 at Fairview. So I'm starting her off there. She's not doing badly at home. She is showing some pace, but does seem to be looking for a little bit further. Vicky Nicky expecting a better run from her. She did need the experience and she needed the run. And that has brought her along, back in the quartets.
Victory of Dubai will be the one runner in race 3, and he put up a really eye-catching finish on local debut last time out.
Yeah, he has come on from that run. He's doing good. He's looking tremendous. Expecting a very decent run from him. Albeit, Nouts on the turf, it was a poly last time out. There always sometimes a little bit of a change for them, and it was around the bend. Now it's up the straight. So there are those question marks, but I'm very happy where he is.
Race 4, the 2 runners, Crown Plaza, who ran very well last time out, and Big Sky Country, who makes her local debut off KZN form.
Yeah, Big Sky Country track and trip should suit. She's a pacey filly.
Yeah.
She should be thereabouts. And Crown Plaza, she ran a good race last time out. She got left, and she's still in a very credible race, so I'd include in everything.
In race 5, the yard will have 4 runners, starting with Crimson Causeway and Miss Nibbles.
Crimson, the first run down here, Nates. Been batting to place her a little bit. She's pretty high rated, being only a 2-time winner. But she's doing well at home, and nice race to start her off in, albeit very competitive. Miss Nibbles, she does take a little tendency to prefer the poly, but off her rating, I've got a runner here, and she's doing well enough to include.
They'll be joined by Purple Merchant, who ran a great race in this company last time out to make her local debut, and Gillian Ann.
Yeah, Purple ran a very smart race against these type of fillies, and obviously her rating went up accordingly, but she earned it. She's got to carry it. And Gillian Ann, she has gone up in the ratings, but she's got a slight pull at the weights, and she's doing very well at home. I wouldn't leave out any quartets and exotics.
Another 4 runners in race 6, and we're going to start off with Ubiquitous, who makes her local debut, and Maria's World.
Ubiquitous, making her debut. She's got a little bit of weight to carry. I do feel that she will probably need this run to be at her peak. And Maria's World, she needed a start, and back on the turf. I'm sure she'll enjoy the track and trip. The mile with the long straight's going to suit her.
And then, of course, Dozy Doe and Maiden's Cove.
Dozy Doe didn't quite work out for her last time out. We wanted to sit up closer, and we got caught with a lot of traffic in front of her, and she was way too far back, and she's not a filly that comes with a big run, so we wanted to be up on the pace. Didn't work out, so expecting a fair type of run from her. And Maiden's Cove, last time out was the poly. She won on the race prior to that on the turf, and she won a good race, and she came from behind. And then she ran on the poly, and she just couldn't get into it on the poly. She didn't enjoy the kickback, and she was too far back. So back on the turf now, expecting a much better run from her.
In race 7, Never Ending Rain, Legitimate and Chiron will step out.
Never Ending Rain's another chap with a very high rating for a 1-time winner. Yes. So it's tough for a 1-time winner to take on some 10-time winners. Now he's probably earned his rating, and he's a very nice horse, and I think he'll take his place in the lineup with ease. But still, you look at it as a 1-time winner with a rating like that, it's not easy. You're taking on hard-knocking 10-time winners. Chiron, he needed his last little bit, and he's had a gallop subsequent to that, and he's come on nicely. And I feel he's coming back to himself now, so I would include him. And Legitimate, trying him a little bit further. He's a very quirky chap. If he puts his mind on it, and he's working well, being good. If he puts his mind on it, he can be in the money.
The yard will finish in race 8 with Vegas Gold and Stanton Street.
Vegas Gold ran a decent race last time in his first run for us, but he was exposed the whole way, Nate. I think he's a better horse with a touch of cover, and didn't work out. He was drawn down the centre and it opened up like the Red Sea, and he was all exposed the whole way, and he still ran a fair type of race. I think with cover he can run on top of them. And the Stanton Street, he's got a nice lightweight. Just hoping for him to find his form.
There you go, lots of runners to keep your eyes on Friday.